Yeah, the thing that we don't have out there is snow, which
That's
sometimes
right.
it makes it worse, Tom, as people are heading out.
A lot of social media chatter from my meteorological colleagues about the low coverage of snowfall. By most accounts, this is the least amount of snow in North America in 20 years. For
That's
this
saying
day.
something, isn't it?
Isn't that something? And there are some who say that you have to go back to 1928 to find the low amount of snow that we'll have on the ground Christmas Day across the lower 48. So how about that? And of course, it's El Nino, typical El Nino pattern with Pacific air washing across the country. Now Gulf moisture coming in. See, the flow is west to east. This bottles all the Arctic air up to the north. These clouds will rain on us lightly. They'll sprinkle tonight, tomorrow morning, and early afternoon. Then the rain will build in during the evening commute period. But here's the Christmas weather system, and this thing has been lambasting California, where they've had flooding and heavy rains. That'll jump the mountains, plug into Gulf moisture, and start affecting our weather on Christmas. December is now running 7 degrees above normal. We had 2 days of Arctic air. That's it for this month. And then we went up to 45 yesterday, and we've just managed a 49 today. We'll be in the 50s over the coming weekend and into Christmas. The only exception on Christmas Day will be a southeast wind that'll keep the readings a little bit lower right along the lake shoreline. But this will be the warmest weekend of December. We've got a mild Christmas on the way. Sprinkly spells tonight, tomorrow morning, and early afternoon will build to steadier, more widespread and heavier rain tomorrow evening during the evening commute period and tomorrow night. Then the rains ease to sprinkles, but the clouds are not going away, and under them we'll get 50-degree temperatures. That's like effectively having early November weather in December. 47 tomorrow. 52 Saturday, 57 now on Sunday. I mean, that's within striking distance of 60. And 54 on Christmas Day itself. And to put that in perspective, only 6 Christmases of the last 153 have been as warm or warmer than that 54 if we verify that. And it will be 40 degrees warmer than Christmas a year ago, which is quite a change. All has to do with this predominant westerly jet stream that you get in El Nino patterns that tend to bathe the area either with Pacific or Gulf air, both of oceanic origin and therefore mild. The really cold air stays bottled up way up here in the Arctic tundra regions of North America. And with climate change and warming going on, these temperatures are not even as bad as they typically would be this time of the year. Look how much of the country is above normal, and by double digits today. We're at 44 now. We've got a bit of an easterly wind coming in, so that's knocked the temperature down along the shoreline a bit. But the southerly flow, this is what's going to deliver the moisture that'll start sprinkling on us tonight and tomorrow morning and early afternoon, building to steadier rain after that. East winds at 6, 44 at O'Hare. We only have a 41-degree wind chill, so how about that? Normal high this time of the year is 35 degrees, so to get up to 48 that's something. That doesn't happen all the time. Readings were warmer at both the airports, and Midway actually made it up to 50 degrees today, 42 at the lakefront. So that's pretty amazing. The winds were light, as had been expected. 9% of our possible sun. We'll not see any sun now for a while. Do you know we may not get below freezing, and this is pretty remarkable given the fact it's December, through Wednesday night for the next 7 days. And that includes the nighttime periods as well. Look at the temperatures now across the area. These dew points are going to come up as we flood the air with Gulf moisture. That keeps the readings up at night. It also develops a lot of haze and some light fog under this overcast. So it'll be kind of a grim, ugly-looking pre-Christmas weekend. Nice to have all the holiday lights up because that brightens things up. There are the temperatures around the area. They're up from where they were last night at this time, and the winds are blowing gently from the east, coming in off the water. So cloudy, mild tonight, a couple of sprinkles. There might be a light patch of rain and a spot or two. Same thing tomorrow morning, but the rain builds to steadier rain during the afternoon. So we'll go through sprinkles on the way to work and school tomorrow morning and come back in a steady rain during the evening rush hour with a total overcast blocking any prospect for sun. And temperatures over the weekend going to an astounding 20 degrees or more above normal on Sunday and Christmas Day, and it stays mild on Tuesday. Rain chances 50% tonight, 80% much of that tomorrow afternoon, and 95% tomorrow night. Sprinkles over the weekend, and then the rain is back as that big California system. We'll show you some rain numbers from out there on subsequent weather updates. That thing comes into the area with a Christmas rain expected on Monday and Tuesday. In fact, we'll have that thing getting bottled up in a blocking pattern and probably keep clouds and precip going most of next work week with that system. Might be a snowflake by Thursday as it gets just a touch cooler, but still stays above normal late in the week. Cloudy tonight, mild for the season. Sprinkles, maybe a patch of light rain in a spot or two. Low down to 40 tonight, and south-southeast winds at 3 to 8. Tomorrow, damp, mild, and hazy with sprinkles or a bit of light rain in the morning and early afternoon, building to steadier and more widespread rain later in the afternoon and evening. High of 47 tomorrow. South winds will start to pick up. And they'll be tapping that Gulf moisture, which keeps it rainy and foggy tomorrow night, with temperatures only down to 44. And on Saturday, the rain cuts out, except for maybe some sprinkles, but the overcast won't. We'll have haze and light fog all day, and a high temperature up to 52, which is closer to the normal high in early November compared to late December. And we'll get up to 57 on Sunday, pre-Christmas. Well, that's Christmas Eve day. Then 54. A couple of sprinkles over the weekend, but it looks like the rain will develop as Christmas Day matures. Might have a sprinkle in the morning, see steadier rain by midday and afternoon on Christmas. So again, Santa's been well advised of the prospect of no snow. Yeah, so I'm sure he's all set with overland.
He's a smart guy. He'll
is.
figure it out.
We've mentioned that many times, yes.
Okay.
So kids, don't worry. Santa's
Everything
coming.
is going to be great.
Wheels on the sleigh, maybe?
Yeah, we
it.
won't have the typical Christmas wind chills to deal with. So
Okay,
there's a
good.
little gift from Mother Nature.
Okay, Tom, thank you.
See you later,
We'll
Lord.
talk again soon.
See you, Ray. Take care, guys.